Oh my God. Wow. 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 Diddy, he, the major cases that he was facing, the sex trafficking, the Rico, he beat. Diddy found not guilty. Diddy beat the feds in the major cases that could have put him in jail for life. Oh my God. Diddy found guilty on 2 charges. He was found guilty though. He's not guilty on the major charges, which is sex trafficking and racketeering, because that could have put him in life forever. But he was found guilty on 2 charges. Holy crap. This is, oh, damn. Wednesday, 12-person jury decision verdict, 12 hours. Let me see. For 6 weeks, the federal, okay, yeah. Racketeering, yeah. The list of crimes of prostitution, detail the length, okay, blah blah blah. Reading all that. Can y'all just give me just a list? All right. I hate when they do that. Sentencing for Combs should face up to life. Will be taken. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Wow. Wow. I can't believe this. Dang. Diddy beat the major cases. Diddy guilty of, okay, so here we go. Diddy guilty of transporting people for prostitution. That is what he was guilty of. Now, the length of time he's going to serve for that, I don't know. But it's definitely not going to be life, though. It's not going to be life, but he was found guilty of transporting people for prostitution. Diddy verdict. Diddy was convicted. Oh, here we go. Diddy was convicted on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, one involving Cassie and the other involving a woman identifying as Jane. He was not found guilty on 3 charges: racketeering, sex trafficking, and sex trafficking Jane. As the verdict was read, Combs turned to his family, put his hands together and prayed, mounted his mother, his sister, presented the courtroom. The charges stem from allegations of Combs' criminal enterprise that careers women into acts of sex. Combs now waits. Okay, so this is just how it went. Holy crap! Racketeering. All right, so this is my opinion about everything. So the major cases that could have spent him life in jail, he beat. But he was found guilty on 2 charges, so we don't know how long he's going to be in jail. He's already been in jail for 10 months, so I don't know if that's going to be time served. But Diddy's not going to come home like tomorrow. He's still going to be in jail. He's still going to serve some time in jail. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what's the length of time he's going to be in jail, because he was found guilty on 2 charges of prostitution. All right. Transportating to engage in prostitution. But this is my opinion about it. Even though he's not going to be facing life in jail, even though he escaped the major charges, we still know the truth. Diddy reputation is shot. He's done. Even though he didn't get hit with the major charges, he's going to be trolled for the rest of his life. Do you know all the things that people now know about his nasty sexual things that he did? Like, he watched men smash Cassie, alleged. Well, this was all said in court. and then he got men's semen and put it on his nipples and all this weird, nasty, demonic stuff. Now everybody knows that he beats women on a consistent basis. He's definitely a woman beater. He's even though he's found not guilty, he's guilty of a lot of nasty, demonic, evil, sick, twisted things. So, he may be spending, maybe a year or two in jail, but he's, eventually going to come home. And if I was Diddy, I would leave the country. I would leave the country. I'll be on some Russell Simmons type stuff, man, and just change, you know. Um, if Diddy is smart, he wouldn't be braggadocious about this. He would but Diddy's a very prideful person. But if he learned anything from this ain't the time to celebrate and to throw it in people's faces. Yeah, you beat the Rico case. Yeah, he technically did kind of beat the feds, but he also was found guilty too. But the major charges, yeah, he was found not guilty, but a lot of his nasty, demonic, sick, twisted ways have been exposed. It's been exposed. Now everybody always had this, it was rumors about these Diddy parties and these freak offs, but the people came in there and spoke on it. And now everybody knows. And I'm sure there's even more stuff. What was said in court is not even every single little thing, but not all, but some of the, nasty, twisted, sick, demonic, evil, disgusting, weird sexual fetishes he has been doing for the last, 30 years is out there, you know? So even though he's not guilty, he was found not guilty on the major charges, he still is a nasty, demonic, evil son of a bitch. He puts his hand on women consistently. He manipulates these people. He abuses his power. He has a weird sexual. It's not like Diddy has his own category now. Like if I was the porn industry, I would have a Diddy category. Like Diddy has his own sex category now. Like there's like, ebony, big booties, Asians, you know. When you go to a porn website, they have these different categories. They should have a Diddy category. Like Diddy has his own sex freaky category now. You know what I mean? Like no Diddy is stamped forever. Like he's going to be trolled for the rest of his life. Even though, he beat the case, he's still guilty in a lot of people's eyes. Public perception, oh man, his reputation is shot. I don't know. Yeah. Who's going to want to do business with him? Who is want to go and do business with him? I'm sure he can do some, he might as well just get in the porn industry. You know what I'm saying? He might as well get in the porn industry. But as far as like brand ambassadors, him linking up with major brands, like his reputation is shot. Like who's going to want to do business with him? I'm sure maybe some people, but all the deals and the business opportunities, I don't think that's ever going to come back because it's all out there. It's all out there, man. But damn, Diddy found not guilty. Holy shit. So I will give y'all more information, but as he was found guilty on 2 charges, but not guilty of sex trafficking and racketeering of the RICO. All right. So those are the 2 biggest things. He was found not guilty of sex trafficking, racketeering, RICO, but he was found guilty on 2 charges. So y'all leave a comment down below, man. How do y'all feel, man? What do y'all think Diddy should do? Do y'all think he should leave the country? Do you think, and tell me how you feel about the verdict. Do you think he deserves to spend more time in jail? Because he is guilty of a lot of things. He definitely is a woman beater. He's definitely guilty of, paying people for sex parties, prostitution. He's guilty of being a freaky ass, nasty motherfucker. A weird, like, how the hell you want men semen on your nipples and then you sitting in the corner beating off and bro, y'all know all the baby oil and then the lubricants and then man, it's so much stuff out there on Diddy. Like, man, I'll just leave the country. But y'all leave a comment down below. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, what you think about this. And like I said, man, if I was Diddy, and I'll go into the porn industry and take over the porn industry. Might as well, shoot. I mean, at least if you do the porn industry, you won't be charged for anything. You won't have to worry. Hey man, shit, you's a freak ass nigga. So hey, take over the porn industry. All right, I'm sure the porn industry will love you, bro. All right, Diddy has his own category now. Like there's like a little freaky, like swingers, open marriages, and then there's Diddy. Diddy is like, oh, you want some Diddy shit? You know what I mean? Like, there's different levels to freaky. You know what I mean? Now, at the top, at the cream of the crop, the top of the freaky category is Diddy. Diddy has his own sex category. Y'all leave a comment down below, man. This is crazy.